It's Tuesday the 8th of June. The first thing I will do today is to announce to the House a resignation from Parliament. After general business, we'll go on to questions for oral answer. Dr Duncan Webb to the Minister of Finance reports on the New Zealand economy. The Honourable Judith Collins to the Prime Minister about standing by the government statements and actions. Glenn Bennett to the Minister of Energy about the government's fleet. David Seymour to the Prime Minister about whether she stands by her statements and actions. Shane Retty to the Minister of Health, whether he stands by all his statements and actions. Teresa Ngobi to the Minister for Social Development about her ministry's employment initiatives. Michael Woodhouse to the Minister of Transport about the New Zealand Upgrade Programme. Joe Luxton to the Minister for Biosecurity about budget investment in biosecurity. Nicola Willis to the Minister of Housing about tune in rental properties. Shannon Halbert to the Minister of Transport about keeping New Zealand well positioned for recovery from COVID. Elizabeth Kirikiri to the Minister of Health about the nurses' strike, and Barbara Courager to the Minister of Energy and Resources about transitioning to 100% renewable energy. We'll then go on to the Appropriation Supplementary Estimates Bill, which is its first reading and no debate. The Construction Contracts Retention Money Amendment Bill, first reading in the name of the Honourable Porter Williams. The Health Fluoridisation of Drinking Water in the name of Dr Aisha Verrill, that has its second reading. The Social Security Financial Assistance for Caregivers Bill is in the name of the Honourable Kelvin Davis, that will be its second reading. The Health Cervical Screening Program Amendment Bill has its committee stages, that's in the name of Dr Aisha Verrill. If we have any time remaining, we'll get on to the Gas Information and Disclosure Amendment Bill in the name of the Honourable Dr Megan Woods. Tomorrow, select committees will meet in the morning, and I'll be back here just shortly before 2 o'clock tomorrow.